Hi everybody, welcome back to Awakened Souls Tarot and more. This is a pick a card reading for you today. This is timeless, so regardless of when you're seeing this reading is for you as you've been drawn to it. Today's topic, or this reading is your person's thoughts on you versus the third party. If you are not dealing with the third party, this is not for you, but this is going to be for what's going on between you and your person versus the third party and your person. And we'll pull on all our oracle cards that I have available, as well as gain clarity on this for you. So if you can, please stay tuned. If you want to pick, we have piles number 1, 2, and 3. Pile 1 is this deck with this, which is, I'm trying to get the focus. It says Lapis Lazuli. I'm not really good at pronouncing this. Pile number 2 is Red Jasper. And then pile number 3 is this deck with the Carnelian. Sorry about the glare. Okay, so if I were you, just pause or go to the first one that you really thought about going towards. The link to that timestamp is in the description box below. Also, if you want a more personalized reading, I am available on Keen, Purple Ocean. I also have a website, awaken-souls.net, and there you can book readings with me as well, or email me. Again, my email is in the description box, as well as all my other links and handles for the platforms that I am on. But all right, let's go ahead and get right to your reading. Hi, Pile 1. This is your reading if you picked this deck or this Lapis Lazuli is what I think it's called. So I'll go ahead and put that over here. Okay, so pile number 1. Reading is for you and your person's thoughts. What's going on between you and your person versus what's going on between your person and a third party. And obviously, if there is no third party, this reading is not for you. I would not recommend continuing, but if you are drawn here for a reason, most likely you know that there is a third party involved. So we'll go ahead and look into his thoughts and feelings. Sorry, not just he, she too, or they. So there is no one specific. So your person that you are thinking of romantically, your thoughts and their thoughts for each other. And then the third parties. And so we will get right to that. Also, if, again, I mentioned this at the intro, I am available for personalized readings. And you can find the description in the description box below. Ooh, this is a lot of cards. For what? For links to my personal readings. So, okay. So let me see what we got going on here first. Okay, this is for you and your person. This is his current thoughts. I have the Moon in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, and 5 of Swords. All right, pile 1, group 1. Honestly, for this is a collective reading, so please keep that in mind. If this does not resonate for you, there might be just parts that are for specific people, but mostly this is for everyone that's drawn to this. Again, it's timeless, so it doesn't matter when you're getting this. Okay, so pile 1, this straight off the bat tells me that you and your person are actually fighting or in a state of no contact or very little, especially the 5 of Swords here. I think you two had a falling out where there was a lot of misunderstanding. Maybe they didn't choose you because they didn't show up. And then the Moon in reverse might actually indicate that you guys were discovered in a way. So if, let's say, you two, this is just one scenario that is being channeled to me, were having an affair and the other party found out about it, that's where this comes in, and that's where this kind of all fell apart. And so this is just how they're feeling right now. They're just kind of feeling out of luck with your connection, not knowing what to do next, to even really if they should contact you or if they can, because with the 5 of Swords, it's not just them, it's other parties involved as well. So that's what's going on there for their thoughts. And that's their current energy. And so let's see. Let me see how they're feeling about you, pile 1. Okay. Definitely a lot of no contact. I'm not going to take that. A lot of no contact showing up. All right, I'm not going to take all these. I'll just take this one and this one that I saw. Okay, so their thoughts, and this is their feelings, thoughts, feelings. Even though you two are at a distance, like in a disconnect, let me just turn down the light. In a disconnected, no contact situation from what I'm, oops, excuse me. All right, sorry guys. I apologize for the glare. You're just gonna have to work with me. I'll do what I can, okay? Okay, so from what I'm seeing for this, your person is going through a lot because they are still, this is the King of Wands, they're still heavily drawn to you. They are still like trying to figure out how to get you back. They're still trying to figure out what to do to make things right with you. Whether they're acting upon it or not, because again, I see a lot of non-action here and a lot of like excuses almost where it's like, I can, but ... especially again, this is another indication of a third party that you guys are dealing with. And so since their feelings are like, well, I can't because the third party is always watching me, I have a feeling that this person that you guys are talking to or thinking of or asking the cards about, they are someone that is with the third party, at least more than not. And so, but regardless of the fact, regardless of who they're with, they are still drawn to you and their feelings for you are very, very intense. So if you kind of still feel them, that's wise because they feel strongly for you, that you actually feel their energy kind of invading yours. And then this is what their intentions are towards you guys. Upcoming for you, pile 1. All right, 9 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups. Okay, so their upcoming intentions, pile 1, 9 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Cups, and then this is the King of Swords. So their intentions towards you right now, they can't make your dreams come true right now. Your wish fulfillment is not there yet. However, they are planning with the 7 of Cups. They're trying to figure out what the best option is. They're trying to literally kind of playing all scenarios, like as you can see this, and it is tearing them apart emotionally. So don't think that this no contact separation that you're going through is not affecting them. It is. But if they are kind of coming off closed-minded, closed-hearted, or cold, that is just because of the King of Swords here. They are actually doing this as a form of protection for you to definitely keep you out of the drama of their life, because right now with all this going on, especially towards the third party, it's making things very difficult, and they would rather you not be part of it. Even if you want to be there for them, they just don't feel like that's what the right thing is. And so they're just, to them, they feel it's best to keep you out of it as much as possible and let them handle it, okay? So that's for you guys, pile 1. Now let's see what's going on with the third party. I'm gonna shuffle this really quick. All right, so this is with your person and the third party. I'm going to keep this one because it fell out. So I just need, let's turn it over. All right, Hierophant. So yes, I'm guessing this person, the third party, is someone that they're probably married to or they have been committed to for a long time. Sorry, I can't see this part. Okay. So yeah, so this is probably their spouse or long-term that they've been with for years. So that is their current thoughts on them. Okay, 4 of Pentacles came out in reverse. What else? Pile number 1's person, third party. All right. Okay, so the energies that I'm feeling, yes, again, their thoughts for their person, that the third party that they're with, is they've been married to them for a long time. With the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, that is them just trying to kind of live day by day without really holding on to much hope, especially in the connection. They are dealing with that jealousy factor, but they're almost trying to get over it. And they're really honestly just focusing on their work more than they are thinking of the third party. Because even though, yes, this doesn't necessarily do with finances, but I think they're just trying to do the right thing is the feelings that I'm getting. So this could mean that if they have children, they're just kind of staying in it for the children. Again, this is not for everyone. This is just for the people that are being channeled to me with the specifics, okay? But I feel like they have, with this Page of Pentacles, they have an end goal in mind. And I honestly don't feel like it's a positive thing. I think it's a means to an end. And I don't think it's anything but just trying to figure out how to survive. And if it's just to do with money, which is really big in this energy, that might be why. So there's not a whole lot of thoughts of love here or attraction. But let's see how they're feeling about, how your person is feeling about the third party. Tower is coming out in reverse. Strength. And the King of Cups came out in reverse. This came out, let me turn this over. Okay, so honestly, since this kind of fell towards the Lovers, okay, don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like the third party, excuse me, is honestly doing everything they can to manipulate your person to try to win them back. It did fall out, and it came out underneath the Strength card, and it kind of came out with the King of Cups in reverse. Your person's feelings, though, with the Tower in reverse and the King of Cups here in reverse, is not pleasant. It's with Strength, again, it's for them trying to survive. And I feel like with the with the Lovers coming out here kind of with this all, I think your third party issue, I think they're doing everything they can to try to win back your person. And honestly, with the Tower in reverse, it's only honestly a matter of time. And the King of Cups here in reverse, it's only a matter of time before it falls again. So right now things might be fine and dandy, but I don't feel like this is gonna be they've changed, okay? The Lovers, again, I feel like that might be kind of tied towards the whole, if they have children, they've made a commitment, that kind of thing, where it doesn't matter who you love or not, you made a promise, this is what's happening. And it could be a lot of emotional manipulation, especially with Lovers and the King of Cups in reverse coming out together, and also it falling on top of Strength. Even though she's good, where Strength is normally good, where you can kind of tame the wild energy, but in this setting where it's surrounded by the Tower in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse, I read this as a form of she's actually kind of forcing the Lion to submit and saying, you have no choice, this is what you signed up for, you have obligations, especially the word obligations is coming towards me, is what I'm feeling. So this is what the intention is between the third party and your person. All right, so again, pile one, this is still a collective reading, so I'm just pulling and reading based off of the people that are being brought to this channel, this reading. So if you feel like this only partially resonates for you and like a more personalized reading, please book one with me. I am available on Keen, Purple Ocean, as well as through my website, and you can email me as well, and everything is in the description box below. Okay. So for your person's third party and them and their intentions, right now it's still kind of showing no action with the Two of Wands showing up in reverse. Then we have the Eight of Swords showing up where he and or she or they are still kind of trying to figure out what's next. Kind of like the Seven of Cups, but here it's emotional and here it's thoughts. Not a whole lot of really emotion attached to that. And I feel like this definitely reflects their thoughts up here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're just kind of going along and they're just slowly starting to pull back and maybe not be as either independent, as dependent on the third party, financially speaking, or just trying to find a way to break away. Because of the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel that pullback, not just energetically, but because it's the Pentacles, they are pulling back even financially. They're not really investing in their connection with the third party. They're not spending money on them. If they are going on trips together, it's literally for show, especially if they are married. A lot of this is just for show is what I'm getting, okay? All right, let me get some oracle cards for you guys just to give you a little bit of boost of what's going on more for you and your person. But honestly, don't forget, you always have this, you have the power to change things even if they are with the third party. So just know that manifesting the love that you want is doable. Again, talk to me, book a reading with me, and I can walk you through how to do that. Again, on my website, I do show that the steps. I have courses and I have readings and I have life coaching courses that I can help you with to manifest your dream life, including this person that you're wanting a reading on. Okay, so this is a love letter. We're going to go and see what what your person would say to you in a love letter if they were open and honest about how they feel. Okay, love was just a word until you came along and gave it meaning. Here, let me zoom in so you can see it a bit better. Okay, love was just a word until you came along and gave it meaning. I feel unworthy of your love. You're much more beautiful than you know. Even if you're male or masculine, beautiful still works for everybody. My heart beats so fast when I see you. Maybe they still look at your social media if you are in no contact. Even if he or she has you blocked, they may have a fake profile to kind of keep tabs on you. So just keep that in mind. Or they have old pictures of you guys when you were together or seeing each other. How could I hurt someone so beautiful? And I still remember the first day we met. So you definitely still have, a strong connection with your person, pile one. So definitely don't give up hope. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. And again, you can always book with me if you need to. But let's just get really quick advice. This is a way that will help you, pile one, to manifest if you want to do it yourself and not have to worry about going through a professional like me, but usually professionals are better. Okay, so the first one, it says, combine talent with passion, live your dreams, helping others, gratitude journal, and self-love. I think what is standing out to me is a gratitude journal for you, as well as self-love. Of course, helping others and everything else in here is really good. So whatever is kind of drawn to you, that's what you should focus on. But if you can, just every day or night, just have a little journal, a diary, and don't write anything in there except for what you've been grateful for that day, as small or big as it is. Let's say free cup of coffee, you got all green lights, things like that. And then self-love, of course, is just spending time with yourself, doing something that makes you happy, like getting a massage or spending time with friends. And then the last, let's get one more for you guys. Okay, limiting beliefs. Subconscious beliefs impede progress. Check in self, shadow work, rewire with subliminals. I know online there is, on YouTube here, there is an array of subliminals that you can use. I definitely encourage you to do so. I would say try Your Thoughts Create is another great YouTube channel. They have some really good affirmation rampages and subliminals for you that you can use to help kind of rewire them and just follow what they're doing. But yeah, so those are your advices for your reading, pile one. If you have any questions, again, please leave your questions in your comment box. If you have suggestions on what you'd like to see on other readings, please do that as well in the comment section below. And again, you can always contact me on Keen, Purple Ocean, and I'm also available on psychics.com as well as my own website. I'll have all that information, handles, and more in the description box below. Otherwise, I'll see you at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hi, Hi, Pile 2. Thank you for coming to me today for your reading. This reading is your person's thoughts on you versus the third party and what's going on. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get right to your reading. This is your reading, pile 2. If you had this deck with the red jasper thing of crystals, so I'm gonna put that over there. Okay, so let me shuffle really quick for you guys. And as I'm shuffling, I just want to remind you that this is a collective reading. I just read on all the energies that come to this reading at any point in time. This is timeless, so it doesn't matter when you're seeing this, if it's instant or months or years from now. This reading is for you. It was drawn to you for a reason. So, again, it is still collective, so if there are some things in here that are not resonating with you, it may just be that parts or the whole one is not for you, but usually if you pick this, there is something in here for you. And again, if you just want a personalized reading where it's more specifically to you, I am available on several platforms, which is listed in the description box below. Okay, pile 2. Let's go ahead and get your reading going. So this is your person, you and your person, their thoughts for you. I'll do feelings next and intentions last. All right, we got King of Swords coming out first. 9 of Wands coming out in reverse. And let's see. All right, it's definitely in here. I'm just going to see. 7 of Wands. Okay. All right, pile 2. So from what I'm seeing, let me get this nice and organized. Okay, so for this pile 2, your person's thoughts are very heavy about you. I feel like I don't feel like it's definitely masculine energy, but it doesn't necessarily mean have to be a him. But you are definitely in their thoughts, and they're trying to, I wonder if they're kind of giving you a little bit of hot and cold action. I don't feel like you guys are not in full no contact. I just feel like there is a lot of hot and cold breadcrumbing, just with the King of Swords coming out with the 9 of Wands in reverse. They are like kind of like giving you a little bit here and then kind of taking it away, especially with the 7 of Wands. I don't feel like this is unintentional. I think they're doing this on purpose to kind of create tension between the two of you so that you keep having to get drawn back towards them. It's not necessarily a bad thing or a narcissistic thing of them, though some of it might be if this is, again, a collective reading, so I'm reading a lot of energies. But I feel like they're doing this to kind of almost keep you interested, but at the same time, they're doing this to kind of push you away from them, because the 7 of Wands here, like, I feel like this is them kind of poking your bubble and then retreating once they kind of got your attention. I think you keep trying to go ahead and live your life as best you can without them or with the little contact that you have with them. And then they kind of just like say, hey, I'm still here. Just letting you know I'm thinking about you. And that's what the energy is coming from them. So again, they're not meaning to come off narcissistic. But if that's how you're feeling, your feeling is valid. But again, I'm definitely not a doctor, so I can't prescribe that. But you know what's happening from them. This is what their thoughts are. Let's find out what their feelings are for you. Pile 2. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse. 2 came out, so I will take both for this. It's a 5 of Swords with 6 of Cups coming out in reverse, but they're tied together, so hold on. I'm definitely going to read on this. So this is their feelings for you, pile 2. So for, excuse me, for you guys, I feel like with this energy and their feelings, they are torn between two. This is you versus the third party. They honestly don't know what to do. Their feelings are like either which way someone's going to get hurt. With the Hierophant showing up in reverse, I feel like you two kind of met in an unconventional way, or their feelings are that that your lifestyles are just so different that it won't really work logistically speaking. Especially with the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Cups in reverse here. I feel like there's already been some fights about this, and it's kind of sunken down into the heart space with the feelings where he feels, or she, they, your person feels towards you that there's just been so many mistakes that they've made and that they haven't fully committed to you. And because it's paired with the Six of Cups in reverse, I feel like this is actually creating a distance, like a void between the two of you, where you both used to be on this high of the Six of Cups being upright, where you felt like you were just kindred spirits and you just knew each other and there was no question about your connection, regardless if the third party was existing at that point or not. And but because they have pulled back and aren't sure what they want to do in terms of their feelings, they create drama, and then you kind of like, well, you're not the person who I thought you were, and that's where this kind of comes in pile 2. Okay, and then so for their intentions, this is upcoming intentions for you guys that your person has. Okay. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot. Let's get one more card. Nope. Alright. I'm just gonna, sorry for the silence. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Sorry if I'm kicking the stand. I didn't mean to make the camera shake. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot, and the 2 of Swords. So, for their intentions right now towards you, pile 2, it's still a lot of not complete non-action, but again, I feel like this Chariot kind of mirrors what the King of Swords did with this, where they will continue kind of like how it's been, where they'll kind of keep coming in and out. They'll be like, hey, I'm here, but then withdraw, physically become distant again, make you overthink things. So their intentions with the 2 swords and the 3 pentacles in reverse is to kind of still withdraw a little bit to create that tension between the two of you, and for them to continue kind of doing what they've been doing. So this energy kind of feels like it's going to keep going like this for, sadly, at least another 3 months is the time frame that I'm being channeled. If that feels long, it's because, yes, it is long, and I feel like this person is in the long game with you. I don't think this is a game that they're just like wanting to be over. I think they enjoy this chase. You know, this Chariot is chasing something, right? So, and they like chasing you. They like trying to remind you of how important you are to them, how important they are to you. And so they keep playing this game with you is what I'm getting. So I'm sorry to be the person to tell you that, but I feel like you kind of already knew that, pile 2. But let's go ahead and move into what your person's thoughts and feelings and intentions are towards the third party. Just give this a couple shuffles. And again, this is still a collective reading, so I'm not reading on just one energy. It is everyone that's been drawn to this pile, this reading at any point in time that this video is available on YouTube. So if you want a more personalized reading, I am available on Purple Ocean, Keen, Psychics.com, as well as my own website, awaken-souls.net, and you can email me as well, and I can do a reading for you that way. Alright, and let me go ahead, but yes, everything is in the description box below. Okay, pile 2, this is your person and the third party. This is their thoughts first towards third party. Oh, okay, so we will take these 2 together for sure. Strength, I'm sorry. 9 of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords and 3 of Wands. I don't know, I'm thinking 3 of Swords, so possibly there's some issues going on. Maybe that will come up. No, that's 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let me make sure you guys can see all these in the camera. Okay, so pile 2, your person's thoughts about the third party actually are not that good and bad. I feel like honestly, okay, this is the energy that I'm feeling for this third party. I feel, excuse me, I feel like this third party is new for them, especially with the Ace of Swords. I don't think this is a new, I don't think this is someone that they've been with before, especially with the Four of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords, and then the Three of Wands in reverse, and then the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like the third party is, for the most part, a very independent person, and so their thoughts, your person's thoughts about them is kind of like they kind of came in out of nowhere and kind of upset the home life that they had. So maybe they were with you long term. Maybe that's what this Hierophant here is in reverse. So maybe you're the one that they're divorced from. And this is the party that kind of just came in out of nowhere and like took them from you, is what I'm getting for some of you. If it is the reverse where you're the new person and then that person was with them, I feel like their energy, I don't feel that. So I don't think this is completely about that. But if for any reason someone that's drawn to this, it could be that the third party feels that you upset the home. They know of you, and your person knows that they know, and is the third party's kind of holding that against them. But I really feel like it's the other way around. I really feel like that third party is new. It's someone that just kind of whoosh, kind of showed up and was like, look at me, I'm so pretty. Boy or girl, doesn't matter. And kind of just took their attention away from you. So let's see what their feelings are. Woo, that was a lot. Oh, look, 3 cards, perfect. 2 cups, 2 swords, Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so yes, 2 cups and the 2 swords, especially since it is coming down underneath the Ace of Swords, and then the next one is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Their feelings pile 2 for this person. Again, I really feel this is a new one. I feel like they're right now in this new energy, new relationship energy right now with the 2 cups. They kind of feel like, oh my gosh, this person is perfect. They have everything I've asked for. Kind of like they feel like this person is a soulmate. And then they feel like at the same time, like, am I making the right decision? It's really affecting others. And so it is changing their feelings from being in loved and love here, that passion, to being more of in lust, honestly, is what I'm getting from the Knight of Cups in reverse. That's not always what it means, but the Knight of Wands would be very lustful. But the fact that the Knight of Cups is in reverse here, the energy that's being channeled to me is lust more than passion and love. So honestly, I feel like your person is just kind of in this whirlwind romance right now with this third party, and so that's what they're being kind of sucked into, but it's slowly starting to fade. And the love that was there, it wasn't even real love. It was very infatuation more than love, okay? So this is what their intentions are towards the third party. Going forward, let's see. Okay, what is pile 2's person with the third party, their intentions? Ooh, Tower came out in reverse. That came out before. Okay. 6 of Swords. No, I'm not gonna take that. High Priestess. Okay, so their intentions for the third party. Actually, I like that the Tower is coming out here in reverse with the 6 of Swords. Okay, so pile 2. Okay, so this kind of makes sense now that I'm seeing here with this. If you were their spouse, I feel like they're starting to want to come back towards you, which is why the breadcrumbing and all that is there. The Tower in reverse, I feel like that they want to fix what happened between the two of you guys, and to undo what's happened in this connection. That's where it's slowly going towards. They are feeling like they've made the mistake and they wanted to leave, but the High Priestess here has shown them that their intentions initially were, again, very lustful and not the right thing to do. So I feel like with the High Priestess here at the end, she's starting to guide him into having a conscience, like Jiminy Cricket, where he's starting to, with the 2 swords here, have that understanding like, oh, okay, my actions do have consequences, my choices have consequences, what they are and what it's worth losing. So I actually feel like they don't mind letting this person go, especially the Three of Wands in reverse. Being here, being tied to the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like, honestly, even the third party might have started to lose interest because maybe it was just a competition for them versus you. And when they kind of like won your person, they stopped caring. And I think that's what's really kind of unfolding here. So with that said, I am feeling like this is leading towards an end. And now that I still feel like there's going to be a little bit of breadcrumbing towards you. Again, I feel like this is a 3-month time span between here and here for you guys. So if your person does come back within the next 3 months, whenever you're seeing this, the 3 months from that point, just be ready and decide what you want from that. So I hope that answers your question. For that, let me go ahead and pull on some oracle cards for you, pile 2, because I feel like that will kind of help you get some more clarity for what to do and also what your person is still thinking directly from them to you. I'm going to go ahead and pull on, I did this for pile 1, I'm going to do the same cards for pile 2. I'm going to pull on some love letters for you from your person, okay? Let me go ahead and shuffle first. Shuffle this one more time. And again, if this is still a collective reading, so if you want a more personalized reading, please feel free to check out my website. Go on the various platforms that I'm in. Again, everything's listed in the description box below. Also, feel free to leave a comment in the boxes below to let me know what you'd like in future videos, or that way I can make more for you. Okay, let me pull a few more cards. All right, let me pull one more card. All right. Pile 2. I like this. This is a cute message. All right. I don't remember how many cards I pulled for the last reading, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. For your reading, I'm going to zoom in a bit for you guys so you can see it. All right. Your person is saying, let me look. Okay, so it says, you give me butterflies. I can feel you close to me. You make me feel things I've never felt before. I keep seeing your name everywhere, and my heart beats so fast when I see you. So I definitely feel like you two do still see each other. I didn't feel no contact between you guys, but I definitely feel that hot and cold energy, just so you know. I don't feel like that's just coming from your end, okay? So let me pull 2 cards for you on this and give you advice for how you can manifest. And also, just so you know, you can get rid of a third party. It has been done. I've done it. I know other people have done it. And I know it is doable. If you need help, we also do offer coaching and manifesting and life coaching and stuff. So that is available only on my website. That's awaken-souls.net. Again, that's in the description box below. So definitely check that out and see if you want us to help you change your situation that you're in. First card that came out is mindfulness. It says, aware of thoughts. Look at that. Awareness of thoughts without judgment. Meditate, breathe, yoga, being present, and grace. So the first thing that comes to mind is awareness of thoughts. For your mindfulness, that's the advice that I'm getting. So if you are feeling like you constantly are thinking of that third party, do what you can. Meditate however which way you can. Use a YouTube guided meditation if you need to kind of rid that third party from your mind, because the more the more energy you give towards them in your head, the more power that they have in real life. So the less you think about them, the less of a pull they really have in your life, regardless of what choices happen or unfold. You'll almost learn to stop caring about them and just forget that they even exist. So that's the first part. Also, breathing and yoga is really good. Breath work is fantastic. I would recommend that for sure. All right, and last one is inspired action. Take action when you feel inspired or when you feel inspired. When feel desire, follow intuition, synchronicities supported by universe. So, taking action when you feel the desire to do so, in regards to like seeing them and follow your intuition and synchronicities, if you're thinking something at the time, like, oh, I want to call them, my third party, or something like that, or don't do this, but if you get that inclination to check their social media page, take those actions when you feel the desire to do so. Follow your intuition, but sometimes just realize that your intuition, especially if it's programmed for all the bad parts of what's going on in this connection, you will continue to follow those intuitive messages, and you'll get the correct answer by being given the proof that something is going on. So best thing to do, again, is to take actions when you feel inspired to do the opposite of what exactly you're trying to manifest. But anyways, okay, pile 2. This has been your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to get updates when more readings are available. And again, please feel free to contact me on any of my platforms for a personalized reading. All right, see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. This reading is for you if you selected this pile or these jar crystals, which is the carnelian crystals. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there. Okay, pile 3. This reading is your person's thoughts on you versus the third party that's involved between the two of you. So yes, this is a collective reading. This is timeless reading. So whenever you are drawn to this, it is for you. Again, since this is a collective reading, so I'm just gonna shuffle really fast. Since this is a collective reading, that means that not all of this will resonate with all of you, but if it does, great. If not, and you want a more personalized reading, please feel free to contact me on any of the platforms that I'm available on, which are listed in the description box below. Just click on the read more, and you can find that information. And I also have my own website and things like that, so definitely check everything out and see if there's anything there for you. But okay, so this again is your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you, and then the same thing for them and the third party. So let's get right to your reading, pile 3. Okay, so what is pile 3's person's thoughts? Justice in reverse, 3 of Cups, okay, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay, let's take a look, make sure this looks good. Okay, pile number 3. Save the best for last, right? Okay, pile 3 right now, from what I'm getting in this, in regards to their thoughts about you, especially with the Justice and the Emperor both coming out here in reverse. Even though there's a 3 of Cups here in the middle, this is definitely that third party energy. So I feel like this person, I feel like you and him or her, you and them, are in a semi-contact situation. I feel like it's very sparse, because with Justice in reverse and the Emperor in reverse, I feel like they want to contact you, but they're either not allowed to. This is again very collective, so I'm just pulling what's being channeled. For some of you, it's that they're not allowed to. Maybe there's a legal thing keeping them away from you. And then and then for others, it's just if there is since there is a third party involved, maybe that third party is not allowing them to interact with you. So their thoughts are that as much as they would love to be still in contact with you constantly, they can't be. So again, I think this is a partial no contact for most of you, maybe for all of you, but definitely most. I think there's some that you two still have a time together every now and then to enjoy each other's company, but he can't, or they can't commit to you completely because of the third party being between you guys. So that's what their thoughts are, is that as much as they would want to spend time with you, they really can't. And if it makes you feel like they're not trying hard enough, it's because they're not trying hard enough. But they also kind of feel tied to that because they feel they have obligations that they're trying to fulfill, and they're also very like cowardly, where they're not willing to confront the issue between, you know, what's really going on between you and the third party and them. All right, that's their thoughts, their feelings for you, pile 3. Let's take a look. Again, this is collective, so hopefully this helps. Okay. Majority of you. Again, if it doesn't, and there are just parts here and there, again, private readings are definitely the way to go. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Lots of 3s today for you guys, pile 3. Maybe 3, 3, 3, 3 is for you both. Okay, I'm going to take both of these, actually. All right. So their feelings, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, a Queen of Wands, and then the 4 of Swords. That's where I feel like partial, partial no contact is kind of definitely showing up here. However, I feel their feelings are that they honestly have a bigger plan for you guys to get back together. The 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands, they had that plan of, I'm going to zoom in for you guys to do this. They have intentions to kind of make things happen for you guys in the future, especially the Queen of Wands here at the end. They're just biding their time. And so their feelings for you right now are very intense. They still have that attraction to you. They still do what they can to see you. Again, I think they work around the third party. When the third party is not available, they're with you. And so it's just a matter of timing and whatever. I think for a very, very small number of you, you guys may know each other through work, so that you guys do try to find some work excuse to see each other when you can. This might be a boss situation, especially with the Queen of Wands here. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a female boss. It's just someone in the higher end of the corporate ladder. But again, this is for some of you, not all. Since the 4 of Swords is paired with the Queen of Wands, this means that your person is feeling like they want to take action towards you, but they're being very thoughtful about it because the Swords is their headspace. They're not trying to rush it. They're not trying to make the wrong moves. They're kind of just going with the flow and almost kind of turning their mind off about it and literally just following like the synchronicities, the actions that are inspired versus the planned actions, essentially. And if you look in the background, like, even though there's 4 swords, like, the 3 of Swords is here. So it literally kind of looks like you have all 3 swords, all 3s on this. Even though 3 swords isn't here, I just feel like the number 3 is very powerful for you guys. So I don't know if a lot of you are Pisces here, but, or anyone that has Pisces in their charts. I feel like might be for you guys, but either way, just hang tight, okay? Things are going to be happening. Let's see what your person's intention is for you. Pile 3, your person's intentions. Excuse me. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm not going to take all these, so I'll put these back. All right, so let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, pile 3. For your person's intention towards you is to continue kind of how it's been. I think the way you two have been growing closer and closer over time has been big for them. I do feel like they do want to come clean. I feel like especially if you were in a third party situation where they were with the other person and not you, that's what I'm really feeling. I feel like with this, they're starting to want to kind of come clean because the 7 of Swords is in reverse. They're wanting to kind of reveal their secrets. Their intentions are to just is to choose you, or is to choose this connection and fight for it, especially with the Knight of Swords being here. I think they're getting ready to have that fight with the third party, that they are going to go towards you no matter what, especially if there is some any kind of like legal or anything like that involved But I like this. And the fact that it is 7 of Pentacles showing up and then the 7 of Swords and the Knight of Swords, for timing-wise, I would assume for this, from what I'm feeling, I know it sounds long, but within the next 7 months, so between now and the 7 months from the time you watch this, is when you're going to see a lot of things play out and a lot of things fall to bits with the third party, and for them to spend more time with you and things like that. So definitely don't lose hope, pile 3, on your person if this is someone that you really want in your life, okay? All right, so let's take a look at your person with the third party. I'm going to shuffle really quickly this deck. I use this deck in all 3 piles as the third party's pile. Look, the moon is underneath. I'm not taking that, but it's standing up. So definitely lots of third party energy in this reading, and also Pisces. Okay. And I should know that since I am one, but I don't read for myself. Anyways, okay, so pile 3. Let me zoom out one more a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I got everything. All right, this is pile 3. This is your person. This is your person and the third party, their thoughts and feelings. Let's do thoughts first. It's the third party and your person's thoughts, pile 3. Okay. Empress in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse, and Judgment. Okay. Okay, so this is your person's thoughts on the third party. Definitely feel a lot of emotional manipulation here. Definitely no longer sexually attracted to them. I don't feel that there at all. I feel like they used to have a spark and then they didn't. And then Judgment here, I do feel like this might be where they were either married or are married or whatnot, and I feel like karma is starting to kind of like show up in their life together, where I honestly feel, as soon as I saw this, I sensed karmic partner, so they almost have to be in this connection for your person to learn something from this person, from this party. So if that is the case, just know this is part of their spiritual path to being awakened, just like you are, pile 3. And unfortunately, that does mean that you and them are like put on that hold in a sense. But, so yeah, so this is definitely a karmic partner. I think they're sensing that, they're thinking that, and that's why it's coming up in their thoughts. So what are their feelings for the third party? And again, this is collective, so if you want a personalized reading, please look in the description box listed below, and find me on any of the platforms that you are on, and we will have a personalized reading. Okay. All right. Feelings. King of Swords, 2 of Cups, and then 8 of Cups in reverse. So, I feel like this person has actually tried to move away from them. Just like here, they're trying to plan to come towards you. I feel like they've tried to leave, and they keep finding reasons not to. And with it being the King of Swords here, I think there is a bigger plan than we are being given information about. So with that said, pile 3. This 2 of Cups here, I don't want you to think like that means that they're soulmates. It doesn't in this energy, in the sense that, and I'm not just saying this to make you feel better, but I feel like they've just been together for so long, they just kind of have this feeling of like, oh, okay, it's whatever. And they have almost like more of a deep connection in regards to friendship. And so maybe their connection for any reason is more that they care about the third party, but not in love. And I think they've tried to get it back with their feelings. They've tried to release the history of wanting to leave and trying to focus on the good between the 2 of them. But for the most part, it's just, they have to do a lot of convincing for themselves is what I'm getting towards them and the third party. What is their intentions, spirits, for the third party and pile 3's person? Like 3 of Wands. Okay, their intentions. 3 of Wands. King of Cups in reverse. and the Hangman in reverse. Okay. They are definitely planning to move away, to reveal to the third party you, if they haven't done so already. They're at the point where their intentions are that they know that they have to emotionally disconnect. They might have to be harsh with the third party to just really get the point across that they are no longer just going to stand around and do nothing, that the Hangman in reverse is showing them that, like, okay, they have to take action, and action is now, because with all these karmic signs that are coming out and things and all the information. Sorry, I'm trying to gather thoughts here. So I feel like your person is actually confused, which is probably why it's coming out confused through me. Again, this is collective, but that's what I'm feeling. I feel like they don't know what to do. And so they weren't doing anything for a while, but their intentions are to start. And I feel like this is at 7 months. I think in the next 3 months, they're going to actually start leaving this connection and building this one over here with you again. So I'm not saying that you're going to be with it. It won't take 7 months, but from 3 to 7 months, this is ending. This is beginning and fighting for you. So again, with Judgment, all these kind of cards that are very powerful are here for a reason. And just be prepared for a lot of action coming forward between the third party, you, and your person. Okay? And then again, before we end this reading, let me go ahead and get you a few oracle cards just to kind of close up this reading. Let's see what your person's thoughts in regards to love are for you. This is a love letter. I love this deck. This oracle will show us what your person is thinking, and if they could, excuse me, send you a love letter, what they would say. So, hold on one second. Okay. What is pile 3? Excuse me for the shaky. Pile 3's love letter from their person. You are my eternal love. I'm in love with the way you smile and how you look right before you laugh. You've been in my dreams. P.S. I love you. You're boo. I'll leave that at the end just because of how. Let me get one more card. Okay. I like this. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Okay. So, I think I did that too much. You are my eternal love. I'm in love with the way you smile and how you look right before you laugh. You have been in my dreams. You always know just what to say to make me smile. P.S. I love you, you're boo. I love that. So I definitely feel the love between the two of you. So whatever you're feeling is genuine, okay? It's not just you, and you're not just making things up in your mind. This is definitely feeling it as well. Okay, so this is advice for you from your spirit guides. I'm only going to take 2. So I'll take the top and the bottom. Okay, so to manifest your dream of being with this person and your just life in general, the first card that came out is allowing. Okay, it says allowing. Relax, enjoy yourself, have faith, allow situations to unfold, answers come, highest outcome. Especially with allow situations to unfold, I think you kind of got that from the reading that we had. And just know, aside from having faith, just know. Just know that you and your person are going to be together. It's just a matter of time. And I know time is not always for us, but there's a reason why there's timing like this. And then the other one is love where you are. Appreciate current circumstances. Ask yourself why you want what you want. See the beauty in it all. Okay. I actually love this. So aside from appreciate current circumstances and ask yourself why you want what you want, definitely do that. Definitely kind of like write down what it is you want from this person and why you want it from this person specifically. And then honestly, thank the third party for being around, because it almost kind of shows your person why you're better for them, if that makes sense. See the beauty in the fact that, yes, this person is with that third party, but just, instead of like, oh, they're choosing that person, just say, no, you know what? They're with that person because they are realizing, like, I'm the perfect one for them, and kind of appreciate that, and just appreciate, like, you know what, I'm just gonna let this unfold, and, you know, again, have faith, stay strong in your thoughts and feelings on this, and you will do great. But if you do need help with manifesting or a reading, please find me on my channel, on my channel. In the description box below is the link to where you can get manifest coaching with me and readings. Okay? Pile 3, thank you so much. You guys have a great night or day whenever you're seeing this. All right. Bye, everybody.